So 3 space.
No.
And now for our feature presentation.
Okay everyone, I'm back for my 4th game of Jeopardy for the Sega Genesis, in which so far I have achieved $109,000 in just 3 games. Let's see if I can win more.
Jeopardy.
Johnny Gilbert's voice you heard there. We're taking on Scott and Jeff. It's an all-guys game. Let's play. And we have 6 categories. What are they?
You are the category.
Biblical birds, astronomy, history, cars in song, world geography, and finally, women authors. Okay, let's begin. Biblical birds for 100, please. When Noah sent it out to see if the waters had subsided, it came back with an olive branch. What is a dove?
You are correct.
I'll take biblical birds for 200. As I try to add on to my $109,000. Peter denied 3 times that he knew Jesus, after which this immediately happened. What is the cock crowed?
You are correct.
Biblical birds for 300. Jesus' love for Jerusalem was like this mother bird gathering its little ones under its wings. Let's see if Scott knows this one any better than I do. It's the hen.
You are correct.
So we have a tie game at this point. Scott and I are tied anyway. Let's keep it going. Biblical birds 400. Bird God called foolish because it lays its eggs on the ground where they can be stepped on. What is the ostrich?
You are correct.
Biblical birds for 500. When the Israelites asked Moses for meat, God provided thousands of these stout birds. Jeff. What were quail?
You are correct.
So everybody's got a little bit of money at this point. Let's keep it going. We have 5 categories left. World geography for 100. Yokohama is on the bay named for this larger city. What is Tokyo?
You are correct.
World geography for 300, please. For 200, please. Excuse me. I want the $200 clue. It's the ocean bordering Australia to the west. What is the Indian Ocean? Beer. Foster's Australian for beer. And I could get away with saying that because I don't have any Skype guests.
You are correct.
Up to $1,000 now. World geography for 300. In both area and population, it's the 2nd largest country in South America. What is Argentina?
You are correct.
I'll have world geography for 400. The only country on the American mainland that borders only one other country. What is Canada? And I'll go ahead and put that in right now.
You are correct.
Canada is the one. I'll take World Geography for 500, please. The Portuguese found a lot of this in what is now Ghana, hence the name of its coast. What is gold?
You are correct.
I got it right. Not doing too badly at the moment. I'll take astronomy for 100. Self-luminous gaseous body, or Hollywood celeb. What is a star?
You are correct.
I'll have astronomy for 200. The evening or morning star is really this planet. What is Venus?
You are correct.
Astronomy for 300. Look at that money, $2,500. Planet once thought to have the only rings in the solar system. What is Saturn?
You are correct.
I'll take astronomy for 400, please. Name of the first artificial satellite. It was launched October 4th, 1957. What is Sputnik? This is going to put me over $3,000.
You are correct.
I'll take astronomy for 500, please. The only planet to have similar seasons similar to Earth's. What is Mars?
You are correct.
Bringing me to $3,700. Off and running. History 100. In 1502, he made his fourth and final voyage to the New World. Who is Christopher Columbus?
You are correct.
History for 200. In 1997, ownership of this British colony reverts to China. What is Hong Kong?
You are correct.
History for 300. After 35 ballots, the House broke an electoral tie to make him president in 1801. Who was Thomas Jefferson?
You are correct.
All right. Take history for 400, please. She did a hatchet job on bars and saloons in 1900. Who is Carrie Nation?
You are correct.
History for 500, please. This settlement was established by Antoine Cadillac on January 24th, 1701. What is Michigan? Or what is Detroit? Let's go with Detroit.
You are correct.
Detroit, Michigan. $5,200 at this point in the game. Cars and Song 100. According to the Beach Boys, she'll have fun, fun, fun till her daddy takes this car away. What is the T-Bird?
You are correct.
Cars and Song for 200. In the 50s, Dinah Shore always closed her show by singing "See the USA" in this. Not sure, but I have a lot of money sitting in front of me right now. Jeff. What is a Chevrolet?
You are correct.
See the USA in a Chevrolet. Jeff goes up to $700. Where to now? Cars and Song 300. The Ripcord's Hey Little Cobra was manufactured by this car company. Jeff. What is Ford? Mm-hmm.
You are correct.
I drive a Ford Focus, so it's all good. Cars and Song 400. There's the daily double. And I know he's going to wager 500. That'll take him to 1,500 if he gets it right on this clue. Pontiac model Ronnie and the Daytonas could have driven at Daytona, and he does not know it. The right answer?
No, the correct
A
response.
GTO. Therefore, we go to the next clue. Cars and Song for 500. Johnny Cash got this car one piece at a time, and it didn't cost him a dime. Not sure. Scott. What is a Cadillac? Mm-hmm.
You are correct.
He takes second place, and he has $800. Okay. Women authors 100. Royal floral title of a Judith Krantz book that became a miniseries. What is Princess Daisy? I had this in one of my recent Jeopardy SNES games, in which my run for that game is worth nearly $500,000. I'd like to get up there with this version too. We'll see if I can or not. 200. Playwright Edward Albee asks, who's afraid of this respected British novelist? Who is Virginia Woolf? I am just piling up the cash at this point. No plans to stop.
You are correct.
Alright, 3. Colleen McCullough's Australian saga of Father Ralph and Meggie. Oh. Why can I not remember this one? Scott says, what is the Thorn Birds?
You are
Oh,
correct.
that's right, the Thorn Birds. I always keep forgetting this one. 400. Author, columnist, and TV wit who said housework, if you do it right, can kill you. Jeff. Who is Irma Bumbeck?
You are correct.
Okay, one clue left for $500. Longtime companion of Dashiell Hammett, she was played by Julia by Jane Fonda. Who is Lillian Hellman? And that's going to put me at $6,100 at the end of the Jeopardy round.
You are correct.
So I'm at 6,100. Scott, 1,100. Jeff, 900. As we get ready to start going underway, as we get ready to play,
Double Jeopardy.
dollar values double from $200 to $1,000, and we have 2 daily doubles on the board. From 200 to 1,000, 2 daily doubles, 6 categories. They are
You are the category.
sculpture, for the kids, green, in quotation marks, the new world, potpourri, and finally, soccer. Okay. These are some very good categories. I'm ready to get underway. Sculpture for 200. His only signed work is the Pieta in the Vatican. Who's Michelangelo?
You are correct.
Sculpture for 400. A gold statue of Prometheus towers over the ice rink of this New York landmark. What is Rockefeller Center?
You are correct.
Sculpture for 600. Disarming statue unearthed by a peasant on the Greek island of Milos in 1820. What is the Venus de Milo? Sculpture for 800. A Berlin museum is home to the famous bust of this Egyptian queen, who is Nefertiti.
You are correct.
Sculpture for 1,000. $8,100 at this point. $7,000 lead over Scott. Though it represents a woman, his 5-story Chicago structure has been called a baboon. Who's Pablo Picasso?
You are correct.
$9,100. Woo! Let's have For the Kids for 200. Name shared by prepubescent Pan and pickled pepper picker Piper. What is Peter?
You are correct.
For the Kids for 400. Daily double. One of the two. I have $9,300. How much of that am I going to put at risk? All of it. Here's the clue in For the Kids. She created Jemima Puddle Duck and Mrs. Tiggywinkle as well as Peter Rabbit. Who is Beatrix Potter? Oh, crap.
You are correct.
$18,600. For the Kids for 600, please. The French call her Le Petit Chaperon Rouge. Who's Little Red Riding Hood?
You are correct.
I'll take For the Kids for 800, please. Animal that went both ways in Dr. Dolittle. What is Push Me Pull You?
You are correct.
Push Me Pull You, yeah. Get it? $20,000 now. For the Kids for 1,000. What the 3 little kittens were denied when they lost their mittens. What is pie? You want some pie?
You are correct.
$21,000. Green for 200. Permission to proceed. What is a green light?
You are correct.
Green for 400. The other daily double. How much of my $21,200 am I putting at risk? Every penny of it. Here's the clue. Where actors wait or first-time comedians on The Tonight Show try to keep their dinner down. What is the green room?
You are correct.
$42,400. Green for 600. Central Park's most famous eating establishment. What is Tavern on the Green? As the money continues to keep piling up.
You are correct.
Oh yeah, Bubba. Green for 800. To order these in a French restaurant, you ask for haricots verts, s'il vous plaît. What are green beans?
You are correct.
Green for 1,000. This 1970 book by Yale law professor Charles Wright deals with the ideals of the new generation. Scott. What is the greening of America?
You are correct.
2,100. Now, Scott, keep going. Soccer, 200. At the beginning of a game, the choice of goal and kickoff is decided by this. What is a coin toss?
You are correct.
Soccer, 400. Tackling is taking the ball away from an opponent by using these. What are feet?
You are correct.
Can't use your hands in soccer unless you're the goalie. I'll take soccer for 600, please. Number of players fielded by a soccer team. What is 11?
You are correct.
Yeah, buddy. Soccer, 800. $45,000 at this point. As in football, this infraction is indicated by grasping the wrist with the opposite hand. Let's see if Jeff knows this any better than I do. Yep. Holding.
You are correct.
1,700 now. Will Jeff go on? Yep. Soccer, 1,000. Country in which the 1994 World Cup tournament will be held. I'm going to say, what is the United States?
You are correct.
46,000. The money just keeps piling up. The New World for 200. In 1862, LaSalle claimed the lower Mississippi country for Louis XIV, calling it this. What is Louisiana?
You are
I'm going
correct.
to take the New World for 400. On February 6, 1952, she was proclaimed Queen of Canada. Who's Queen Elizabeth?
Fine.
No, Queen Victoria, I think. So I dropped down to 45,800, but that's okay. Look at that money that's sitting right in front of me. It looks like a fifth game is going to be in my future. Scott. You fail.
Fine.
Miserably. Jeff rings in at the last moment. He doesn't know either.
Fine.
So we all lost a little money on that one.
No, the correct response.
Yeah, I had to say the second. Queen Elizabeth II. I had to be more specific. I'll take the New World for 600. Discoverer of South America's Iguazu Falls. His name means head of a cow. Who is Cabeza de Vaca?
You are correct.
The New World for 800. On September 7th, 1822, Pedro declared this country's independence from Portugal. What is Brazil?
You are correct.
I'll finish off the category. In 1664, the English, in the name of this Duke of this, seized Manhattan for the Dutch. What is York?
You are correct.
$48,200. That just leaves potpourri. According to John Keats, beauty is this, and this is beauty. What's truth?
You are correct.
400. Again, look at that money. It's declared when you're judged insolvent. What is bankruptcy?
You are correct.
Potpourri for 600. In 1944, this Caribbean ruler appeared as an extra in Esther Williams' film Bathing Beauty. Who was Fidel Castro? It's going to put me over $49,000.
You are correct.
800. This round-eyed comic starred in Banjo Eyes, which happened to be his nickname. Who is Eddie Cantor? Putting me over $50,000.
You are correct.
Now the last clue. The odds are 35 to 1 of throwing a 2 or this other number in a single toss of the dice. What is 12?
You are correct.
So at the end of Double Jeopardy, I have 51,200, Scott 1,700, Jeff 1,300. So we'll all be around for Final Jeopardy, and it's a runaway game. What's the category? What do I deal with? Starts with B. Jeff. I have no idea, so I'm not going to wager anything, and I'm going to say nothing.
Know the correct response?
Botany Bay. So I'm just going to stay where I'm at with 51,200. Everybody got it right except me, but that's okay. Don't really care. Because so far in 4 games, I have won $160,200. That's right. $160,200 in 4 games. A 5th game will be coming soon. See y'all next time.